There was confusion among power sector operators on Tuesday after the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, fired the management of the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company as a result of the strike embarked upon by the AEDC workers for the preceding day. Officials of the Federal Ministry of Power said the management of AEDC had been replaced with an interim governing council, stressing that the directive came from the presidency. But many operators in the sector viewed the move by government as confusing because the government's shares in power distribution companies is 40% each, while private investors in the firms control 60% shares. However, it was learned that the strike by workers of the AEDC on Monday was embarrassing to government after their industrial action grounded power supply in the nation's capital and 5 other states for about 10 hours. The National Assembly and the Nigeria Governors Forum on Tuesday condemned the United Kingdom's travel ban on Nigeria. The lawmaker and the NGF, in their separate reactions to travel ban imposed on Nigeria by the UK on Saturday, demanded a reversal of the travel restriction. At the plenary on Tuesday, members of the House said Nigeria and other African countries were being bullied by Western countries for failing to look inward and develop their economies. The minority leader of the House, Ndudi Elumelu, moved a motion of urgent public importance titled "Need to Intervene in the Suspension of Issuance of Visitors' Visa to Nigerians by the United Kingdom." The United Kingdom government, with the lawmakers unanimously adopted after a long debate. The lawmaker also said instead of working with Nigeria as a Commonwealth ally on ways to combat and curtail the spread of the new variant, the UK decided to ban Nigerian travelers.
To put a big hammer, not only to say, okay, those who want to come, to have an option of doing a test and be certified that they are carriers or not, they put a complete ban on everybody from entering the United Kingdom. We have to.
That was the voice of Ndudi Elumelu on the UK ban of Nigerians from traveling. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control on Tuesday reported 3 new cases of Omicron variant in the country, bringing the total number of cases in Nigeria to 6. Following the outbreak of the virus in the country, the likes of the United Kingdom, Canada have placed a travel ban on Nigerians. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control on Tuesday reported 3 new cases of the Omicron variant in the country. NCDC, in a statement released on Tuesday through its Director General Ifedayo Adetifa, disclosed that 3 additional cases of the coronavirus have been detected in the passengers linked to South African in November. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State has announced the 4th wave of the deadly coronavirus COVID-19 in the state. The governor disclosed this in a state broadcast on Tuesday. During the broadcast, the governor also revealed that individuals without COVID-19 vaccination certificate will not be allowed to attend social events. Halkin Exploration and Production Limited has slammed a 10 billion naira on the Senate for daring to entertain a petition on the disputed Atala Marginal Oil Field, OML 46. The dispute is between Hadley Oil Nigeria Limited and HEPL. The Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions has therefore threatened to issue an arrest warrant to compel the management of HEPL to appear before it based on the petition against it authored by Hardy Oil Nigeria Limited. Hardy Oil had in a petition filed against HEPL to the Senate alleged that the Atala Marginal Field OML 46 hitherto owned by it was fraudulently sold to HEPL by the scrapped Department of Petroleum Resources. Tuesday, the 7th of December 2021, the exchange rate between the Naira and the US dollar closed at 415 Naira 7 kobo per dollar at the official investors and exporters I&E window. Naira depreciated against the US dollar on Monday to close at 415 Naira 7 kobo per dollar, representing a 0.02% drop compared to the 415 Naira per dollar recorded in the previous trading sessions, as a drop in the country's external reserves continues with a decline of $113 million. However, the Naira remained unchanged against the US dollar on Tuesday as it closed at 570 Naira per dollar. This was the same rate that was recorded in the previous trading session. This is according to information obtained from BDC operators interviewed by Nairametrics. The local currency continued its slump at the official market as forex turnover dropped by 34%. Crude oil prices steadied after a two-day rally, with the Brent crude dropping by 0.25% to trade at $75.25 per barrel after rising earlier on Tuesday as an industry report pointed to the biggest gain in stockpiles at a key U.S. storage hub since February. The West Texas Intermediate dropped by 0.39% after rising earlier on Tuesday to trade at $71.77 per barrel. However, natural gas was up by 2.18% to trade at $3,789, while OPEC basket dropped by 0.28% to trade at $71.41 per barrel. On the other hand, Nigeria crude Bonny Light dropped by 0.18% to trade at $71.13 per barrel. Nigeria's external reserve dropped by 0.28% on Monday, 6th of December 2021 to close at $40.7972 billion. This represents a decrease of $113 million compared to $41.085 billion recorded as of the previous day. Following a 7-day consecutive bearish market, the bulls finally overpowered the bears as the NGX yesterday closed on a flat note amid sell-offs and buy interest as the benchmark all-share index ASI appreciated by 2 basis points. The NGX ASI closed at 42,018.92 points to reflect a growth of 0.02% from the previous trading day and a year-to-date YTD return of 4.34%. Meanwhile, the market capitalization increased by 5.38 billion naira. At the close of the market yesterday, Tuesday, the 7th of December 2021, the stock exchange market value currently stands at 21.93 trillion naira from 21.92 trillion naira in the previous trading day. The market bread closed positive as Abe BDS led 20 gainers and 19 losers, topped by GlaxoSmith at the end of yesterday's trading session. The stock market has advanced by 1,748.20 base points since the start of the year. The following are the top NGX ASI gainers after yesterday's trading session. AEDC was up by 9.47% to close at 1 naira 4 kobo. Maya was up by 8.33% to close at 26 kobo. NEM was up by 7.56% to close at 2 naira 42 kobo. Academy was up by 7.14% to close at 45 kobo. Royal Alex was up by 6.90% to close at 62 kobo. The following are the NGX ASI top losers after yesterday's trading session. GlaxoSmith was down by 9.32% to close at 5 naira 35 kobo. Seplat was down by 5.38% to close at 615 naira. Jaiz Bank was down by 4.48% to close at 64 kobo. Dangote Sugar was down by 3.23% to close at 15 naira. And Japan Gold was down by 2.56% to close at 38 kobo. And now to sports news. The Senate yesterday passed 2 bills seeking to establish the National Sports Commission (NSC) and the Federal University of Sports in Kalagu, Ebonyi State. The passage of both bills came after the consideration of 2 separate reports by the Committee on Sports and Youth Development. Chairman of the committee, Senator Obinna Oba, in his presentation said the NSC, when established, would be charged with the responsibility of administering, encouraging, and developing sports and games throughout Nigeria. He added that stakeholders of the public hearing lauded the legislative intent of the bill, noting that the commission will impact greatly on Nigeria's youths who aspire to become successful sportsmen and women.
My name is Ojo Zakalo from Abia North. In supporting this bill, I have to talk from experience. I was a member of National Sports Commission from 1991 to 1996. And it was only when there was that sports commission that this country made a headway in coming internationally. So there's a need to get back the National Sports Commission without being said.
That was the voice of Senator Oju Zakalo for the NSC National Sports Commission. This is the news update from your #1 business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Autocare Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. Before we go, a recap of the major stories. Five pupils, 3 housemasters arrested over Dowen College murder. Mob vandalizes vehicles as truck crushes 10 Lagos students. Police declare 2 dead. NCDC confirms 3 new cases of Omicron variant. And in business, Naira depreciates at official market as external reserves continues slump. Market records slight improvement as NGX grows by 5.38 billion naira. And in sports, Senate passes National Sports Commission and sports varsity bills. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am Atusi James Chuku and you are listening to your #1 business radio, Broad Street Radio. Regina will be in the studio in a short while for afternoon business show. Don't go anywhere. It's still Broad Street Radio, your #1 business radio.